Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, more on the polypore. Had another week of drying. Let's see how we go. So it's top to bottom of the spore tubes. Doesn't get the frizzies like usual. Certainly get sparks driven into it. It's all blackened because of the sparks. Now, it would have gone by now. Normally, the polypores are happy to go. I'm getting sparks landing all over it. It's gone black. You can see it's gone black from the amount of sparks landing on it. Just rough it up a bit before I start. I think it's dry enough. Getting sparks landing all over it. It's gone black again from sparks landing all over it. It's just not taking it. It's gone black from the sparks. I should have brought a lighter out. Certainly smells like polypore. Smouldering. slowly smouldering, not going out. Cujo Mojo said put it in the dehydrator for an hour, set on its lowest setting. That's a good idea. I might do that. That'll dry it out completely. I might just leave it out in the sun. I've got a pretty sunny day today. There's no chance of raining. That's smouldering a lot better than it used to. It's smouldering really well. Still not taking a spark very well. Could cut bigger bits, but I think it's going to be the same results. Yes, that's not even a good bit. Feels spongy still. Doesn't feel wet. Doesn't matter how thin it is or whatever. That's not the issue. Just can't hold on to it. Thought I had it then. Driving sparks into it. Landing all over it. Black. Turning black. It's just not catching. Yeah, I don't think that's... I think I've still got to dry it out more. This is all an experiment. It is white punk, I'm guarantee you that. It's just, it's not. I might cut a couple of slivers off it and put those slivers out into the sun in the widest bits. So I'll cut a few here and this wide bit here. Cut a few lateral slats off and leave them fairly thick and put them in the sun and dry them out completely dry so that there's no moisture in it whatsoever, because this has been, it'd be getting close to 2 weeks. It's still, it's not spongy, but, and it's very light, but it sounds like it smells like polypore, the white punk that Jason sent me. Sounds, as I'm cutting it, it sounds like it smoulders very well. It's just not taking a spark. This is the same stuff as the same lot that I had, same experiences that I had when I first got white punk, and I just struggled and struggled with it until I learned about ripping it. So yeah, I might put the whole lot out in the sun today and dry it out in the sun. I just worried because the last lot I put in the oven, that was this lot. I'm sure I put this in the oven and it went hard. And even if I put it in the dehydrator, it might go hard. I just don't want to spoil this completely. Whereas if I leave it in the sun, it'll just dry out, air dry it in the sun for a little while, and it'll and I think it might be all right. Anyway, I wanted to just keep updating it and that. I'm very excited to get if I can get this to work, it will be good. I've got little burn marks all over. I was welding the other day. Oh yeah, bloody MIG welders spot weld, spew crap all over you. Yeah, so I'm very excited about this. This is I love experimenting with this stuff. It's frustrating, but it's just yeah, it can be frustrating. You sit here for half an hour banging on stones, all you're doing is burning your stones out, and you get a sore arm from doing it. But yeah, when it does work, it's fantastic. But this, and if it doesn't work, but as I said in other videos, you can always just ember transfer. And you saw how slowly that was smouldering. So even if you left it like that, you ember transferred on that. Imagine how long that coal would last. And I think that's how the Aboriginals used this more than anything else, because the Aboriginals had no steelcraft, so they were stuck in the Stone Age. They never developed this stuff, so they would have used this as ember transfer only. They would have transferred it from coals onto this and as an ember extender, and just to get things hot. And they would have carried fire with this, so they would have put an ember in it, got it alit, and because it smoulders so well, once it's dried out, they just carry it from fire to fire. And the Aboriginals always, whenever they stopped, they made a fire. So even if it was 40 degrees Celsius, they still made a fire. So wherever they stopped, they had a fire going. So this is the way they would have carried it. If they found big ones of these, even if it was slightly wet, that only just made it smoulder better. So yeah, that's the advantages of it. So yeah, that's what they would have used it as. So yeah. Anyway, I wanted to report on that. I am not giving up on it. I've got more from Andrew. It looks promising. It's still very wet to the touch. It's going to take days and days and days. I might put it out in the sun too. So yeah, I just have to. I've got little trivets. I might put trivets on top of it just so it doesn't blow away in the wind, because it is a little bit blowy here today. So yeah, but yeah, we'll do. I'll go with that. Anyway, reporting on white punk fungus found here in Brisbane, just down the road, and some over at Andrew's place. And Andrew lives 3 suburbs away from me, so yeah, 2 suburbs, yeah, 20 minutes away from my place. So yeah, it's it is all around here in Brisbane. So yeah, which is very promising. It's good, So yeah. And it's interesting that this was the one that he had at his place is orange to start with, but when it dies, it goes white. So I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't know. So yeah, I'm all new to this. So yeah, I'm only just playing it by ear. Anyway, thanks for watching.